This is Daniel Morris again, and I'm still here with Cheryl Dean discussing benefit contested case hearings in front of the Division of Workers' Compensation. Cheryl, right now I'd like to talk about the actual contested case hearing. If I'm an injured worker and I'm going into a contested case hearing, what do you think is the most important thing that I do to help establish my claim or my cause of action in front of you?
Well, basically, I think it's very important to be yourself and be honest. Tell the truth. Don't come in there and talk too much, but just try to relate to the hearing officer. As a hearing officer or administrative law judge, I mean, we care about people, and I cared. I wanted to hear their story, but I didn't want them to talk about extra things like going off on tangents or talking about things that weren't important. We have a limited amount of time to hear the case because we do have a heavy docket, and you need to listen to whoever is helping you or representing you. You need to stick to the facts. Don't go off about, I was treated badly, unless that's relevant to your case. You need to talk about how you were injured, how it has affected your life, and just be honest. That's if I ever found someone who lied to me, just in the slightest little lie, that would affect my judgment of their credibility.
And by the time you get to a contested case hearing, they have the issues already in place. You don't get to add issues or replace issues. Those have been set in place in case like at the benefit review conference before coming to the hearing. Is that correct?
That is normally correct. However, we do get to add issues if the parties agree to add issues, and it is something that is what they call subsumed within the general issue. If there is good cause to add an issue, sometimes there might be an issue of the extent of injury. They might get sent up to the benefit review conference, and at the contested case level, the claimant will say, well, wait a minute, they didn't put down that I also injured my right knee. So generally we stick to the issues that are defined at the benefit review conference, but there are exceptions if there is good cause.
So when you say stick to the facts, that's the facts on those issues that you need to determine as an administrative law judge.
Exactly.
Okay. If I'm coming in as an injured worker in front of you, what type of things should I not do?
You should not talk at length about things that are not relevant to the issue. You should stick to what you're there for. You should not badmouth your employer. You should not talk about how bad the division is or how you've been wrong, because yes, we understand that this is a very emotional time and you are injured, but please try to stick to the issues and listen to your attorney, listen to the ombudsman. Just tell your story and tell it as briefly as you can, because we all have time limits and we're all just listening for the most important things.
Thank you, Cheryl. I think this information is abundantly helpful for any type of injured worker that's getting ready to go to a benefit review conference or contested case hearing.
Thank you, Daniel.